Hi, so I am 17 weeks and 6 days today, so my update is a little bit late again, but I just haven't got round to doing the vlog, or I've been busy, I've been doing things all week, so I have found it difficult to get this done, so I'm trying to do it again now. Well, it's not far off going dark. My phone is on charge again because the battery doesn't last long, so I am here in this position again. So anyway, I will get straight to it. Last week I was on about how my bump had gone right down, and I thought that baby was lying at the back and I'd not really felt any movement, etc. That soon went away. I think it was about 3 or 4 days ago. Sorry, wind. All of a sudden my belly popped out again. He came to the front. I was thinking, I think I just said my belly popped out. Sorry, I had to pause the video because I just walked in and got lost a track. So yeah, my belly came back out after a few days. I was started feeling him loads and loads again. And it's been ever since. My belly this week seems to have grown, well, my bump, so much compared to how it was before. I don't know whether it's grown a lot more than it was at 16 weeks, well, no, 15 weeks, or it's just because it had shrunk back down, so I think it's bigger now, like a lot bigger. I don't know. I measured myself last week and I was 36 inches, so I have put on 2 inches because I was 34 when I started measuring, but I didn't start measuring myself until, well, I must have been at least 10 weeks or something, so I don't know if that was my true size. I might have been smaller at the start, I don't know. And I also weighed myself yesterday and I put on another pound this week, so I am now at my starting pre-pregnancy weight, which was 9 stone 7 pounds, and I'm at 9 stone 7 pounds now. And I worked it out because I only started at 7 stone with Blossom, and I put 6 stone on while I was pregnant with her, which when I worked that out over a weekly basis, because I had it overdue, it worked out I put on average of £2 a week, which is the normal. And I worked it out with this one because I lost a lot of weight at the start, and because it's took me until now to get back to where I was at 9 stone 7. I was about 9 stone 7 at this point with Blossom, so I think if I just keep putting on about £2 a week, I'll probably put on the same amount of weight as I did with my first, so I won't put on too much weight like compared to the last time. I'll be about the same, so I won't really be much bigger. One thing this week, as you might have noticed, is breathlessness. I find that I'm getting out of breath a lot. I'm fine if I'm sitting up really straight, but that hurts my back because I've got spondylosis. If I sit up straight, it's not too bad, but because I'm getting my bumps rising now, when I sit forward like this, it feels like it's pushing up in my lungs, so I can't really breathe and I just get out of breath so easy. It's so annoying, and I know it's only going to get worse. The acid that I'd been started having last week has got not too much worse. I am getting it a little bit more than I was last week, but it's not severe. I am taking Tums antacid tablets. These are what I take, and I think they're absolutely amazing. They're just, I don't know if you can see them in there. Oh, they're just little tablets like that, calcium carbonate, and they taste quite nice. It was only about £3 for 75 tablets, which worked out a lot cheaper than Rennie's or Gaviscon or other brands, and they actually work just as well as all them brands, if not better, and they taste better, so I thought that was a good deal for them. And in between, because you can only take, how many a day? You can only take 7 a day if you're pregnant, whereas you'd normally be able to take 16. otherwise, and you take 1 to 2 tablets when needed, so you can get through these quite quick before you're not allowed to take any more. So what I try to do in between is have ice pops, because I find that helps, and that helped with my daughter a lot when I had acid. But like I said, it's not too severe, it's nothing major. So my skin is starting to clear up a bit this week. I was getting a lot of blackheads and it was getting quite frustrating, but that seems to be clearing up. My hormones are all over the place this week. Like, 1 minute I'll cry my eyes out, then I'll be dead angry, then I'm like, what am I getting angry for? Why am I crying? And it'll be over silly, stupid little things that normally wouldn't bother me, and it'll be as if it's the end of the world and I can't cope with it. And I just hate hormones so much because I can't help it. You really genuinely cannot help it. If it just comes out of nowhere and you can't sort of stop it, even if you try, it's so random and it's horrible. So that's one thing that's been bugging me a bit this week, and I'm sure that's only going to get worse as I go along. But luckily Ash has been very supportive, and he understands that it's my pregnancy hormones and that when I have the baby I will be better. So he's just kind of putting up with my crap at the moment. Oh, another thing this week, I don't know if you can see this video, actually my hair was straight earlier. My hair started getting a lot more wavy these past couple of weeks. I mean, I brushed this completely straight hours ago and it started getting wavy already. I mean, I don't mind getting wavy hair, I quite like wavy hair. I think it suits me better than straight. That piece of hair over my glasses was really bugging me. I wouldn't say my hair seems any more healthier. Ash thinks that it seems thicker, but I don't see a big difference in it at the moment. But all the hair on my body is still growing just as quickly as it was before, so I am still having that. My belly button's starting to protrude a little bit now. Like, it's not an outie yet, but it's close. It's not far off, it's getting there. It's like half and halfway. So I'm not liking that. The stretch marks from my previous pregnancy at the bottom of my belly, like really tiny ones, are getting bigger because obviously the skin's being stretched. They haven't gone red or purple or pink yet. Pardon me. Sorry again. So they obviously haven't stretched into a bigger new stretch mark. I have been putting on moisturising cream. I'm not sure where it is. I would have showed you, but I'm not sure where I've put that. But it's just normal, cheap, just normal moisturiser cream that I am putting on every day. I just rub it onto my belly, or if, say, it starts feeling dry, I might put it on more than once a day. So, because I used all these expensive things with my first pregnancy. I used bio oil, I was using that coconut stuff. I mean, coconut butter, if you buy a cheap one, it's really good. I'll highly recommend that. But I was buying loads of these expensive brands with Blossom, and I don't think either one helps more than the other. If you're going to get stretch marks, you're going to get them. But the only thing I can suggest, from my personal experience, what helps to reduce them, which this was my downfall, is why I got a lot of little ones at the bottom of my belly, is, well, obviously keep your skin moisturised. Don't let it get dry, because if it gets dry, that can cause it. But the one worst thing that causes stretch marks that quite a lot of people don't know is very small abrasions. A lot of people get a very itchy belly when they get further along, because it's stretching and it's itchy, and by you scratching your skin causes very small micro abrasions in the skin, what you cannot see, that then slowly start splitting, and they turn, like, so the top layer of the skin splits off and it turns into like a stretch mark. Pardon me, wind again. And that is what tends to cause a lot of them, and I was itching and itching and itching like mad. I know it's so hard, but there is some good creams out there like Dermal, what you can use on your stomach, which is safe, which helps with itching. If you can get a cream prescribed off a doctor or pharmacist that's safe to use in pregnancy, that's for itchy skin, that will, to stop you trying itching, that's a massive help, because that is the main cause of it. So yeah, I best start blabbing on about stretch marks. I'd say my breasts have started getting bigger. I can't, as you can see, I can't fit them in my top anymore. I was in these maternity ones that I bought, well, maternity / nursing bras, and they fit me absolutely nice in the cup, and then I had to get loads of extenders for the back and keep extending the back as I was growing round here, and now they don't fit at the front anymore, so I got one size up from a D to a double D, and they're too big, and it's like, I can't win. I just can't win no matter what I try. It's like, it's either too tight and uncomfy, or it's too big and uncomfy. So hopefully I'll get to a point soon where I just fit nicely in something, even if it's just for a few weeks, just to, you know, be comfortable for once. And I have to sleep with a pregnancy pillow now. I cannot sleep without a pillow in between my legs at night now, because the SPD is getting that bad that if I go to sleep and I don't put my pregnancy pillow around me and under my legs, well, between my legs, then when I wake up the next morning I can't get out of bed. I really struggle to walk. I can't get up and down the stairs, and Ash has to help me. So that's quite annoying. Oh wow, I've been blabbing on and on. So right, I'll finish that now, and I'll do the bump shot, belly shot, whatever you want to call it. I'll do that now, and then any more stuff I want to just blab on about and talk about, I can carry on in the next video. That's way I'm not like that. They're like, well, nothing's changed, nothing's this. I'll just talk about it in the next one. But I've pretty much covered everything that I need to for this week. And because I'll be 18 weeks tomorrow, it won't be long before I need to do my next one anyway. So, belly shot time. Right, so this is, as you can see, this is the bump with the top on, and as you can see, it's come out again quite nicely. It's very pointy at the moment, which I'm not liking. Sorry about that in the street, the window's open. And this is with the shirt off. As you can see, it's grown all the way up here and it's come out. Doesn't do it justice, it looks so much bigger in person. That's the front. And that side. And the front again. As you can see, that's what I meant by it's stretching here, it's coming out, my belly button is. And then back to the side. So yeah, that's my bump for this week. And I shall see you next week. Bye.